City, a bit rusty to start with, but got better as the game went on. And Kevin De Bruyne, fantastic once again.
Yeah, just graceful as usual. But he had a couple of bad passes that were strange. But just graceful and his weight of pass, his vision, everything about it. Sterling's pace and movement, and there was a lot of rustiness there, and it is difficult for a lot of the players, for all clubs. But ultimately they were extremely comfortable in the end, and it was a really good day for them. Apart from a really, really nasty incident involving the young centre half, and we hope he's going to be okay. But it was a bad incident.
Guardiola said that he was conscious, but obviously the club keeping a very close eye on how he's going to be over the next 24 hours. Frank, you look at this Manchester City side, we saw like the odd pass where it was going amiss, but apart from that, they weren't too far off where they'd want to be.
Yes, exactly. I think it took them 20 minutes, or mostly it took Kevin De Bruyne 20 minutes to get into the game and be ready to serve like he always do. And as soon as he was ready, they started to have chances to score, especially Raheem Sterling in one chances when he tried to chip the ball over the goal. But I'm so sad that guy didn't do the job that he's doing at Manchester City when he was at Chelsea, because he is simply one of the best players in the world that I can see, and he's fit again. He's ready to serve the club. I mean, the way he sees football is the way I love football, and I really enjoy. And talking about Manchester City, yeah, they seem to have with the Aymeric Laporte somebody who finally can defend properly at the central of the defense. They lost Eric Garcia. Hopefully, he's going to be okay very soon and going to be fit again soon. But really, I enjoy sometimes seeing Manchester City, but the slowness of the game make me sometimes a little bit being bored.
You're hard man to please, Frank. Ederson, of course, played that ball through to Maris, which led to the penalty. Shaka, you could have done that, couldn't you?
Yeah, that was my forte back in my day, Dan. I thought I explained that to you time and time again. But the truth is, listen, about Ederson, and you keep seeing it. I keep seeing it. One of the best passes in the game, regardless of position. He does so effortlessly, regardless of whether he's clipping the ball 20 yards to a player out wide on the chest, or he plays the ball over the top. It makes him impossible to predict and tough to defend against. That's one of his great strengths, and why City can play the way that they do. You have to have a goalkeeper like him.
Do you know what was clear today, Dan, for people that follow the Premier League and fans of the Premier League, and maybe even some journalists, was they've got their head up their backside, because they were all out saying, "Oh, it's not the same, this football with no fans here. Football started weeks ago, right? It started in Germany, it started in Spain, it started in Denmark and other countries. If you ever wanted proof that they've got their head up their backside watching the Premier League only, it was the surprise today of what the game was like behind closed doors. And by the way, they couldn't even pipe the crowd noise in properly. The Germans have even got that down to a T.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.